Friday, we went to his Huisik, and I went with. And I wasn't gonna drink anything, but it's Huisik, so you know, you drink. Anyway, yeah, we went there, and I thought, oh, they'll be there, we'll join. We're the first ones there. It was so awkward. So we're just sitting there waiting, and then his coworker, Jjamppong, was there, but he was smoking, and then finally everyone comes. And you know the worst part of Huisik is, where am I gonna sit? Like, who's sitting by me? Because it's either you're by the fun people and they talk to you and it's really exciting, or you're stuck in the corner where it's like awkward and you just want to go home. Thankfully, one of his coworkers, who, well, at work he's not great, but at Huisik he's fun. He sat by us. And after we're sitting there, I was like, yeah, isn't this weird? Why is a foreigner at Huisik? You never see that. Aren't you awkward? Isn't it boring? But actually, I like have so many good memories when I used to work at public high school teaching. That was like the only time I could ever talk to my coworkers, anyone talks to me. And we didn't just have Huisik, we had these like overnight teachers field trips. And I remember the first time they're like, oh, Stephanie, are you gonna go on the workshop that like in next month? I said, do I have to? Like, workshop? That sounds not fun. Like, overnight with teachers that don't talk to me. But little do I know, workshop just means 24/7 drinking in a hotel somewhere in Korea. So the first one, I go in like unaware. They're drinking on the bus already. Swimming pool, drinking, swimming, norebang, like all night long party. And of course, I was like the star attraction, which I did get warned before. My principal told me to bring extra clothes because the PE teacher would probably try to throw me in the pool, because apparently he did that to the English teacher the year before, which, why? I don't know why that's a thing. But I beat him to it, and I just prepared a swimming suit and jumped in the pool myself, which of course then started, for weeks apparently, I hadn't known until later, that everyone talked about, did you see Stephanie in a bikini? Which, like, what else do you want me to wear in the swimming pool? Anyway, long story short, Huisiks are fun for me, except they also, back in Buksam, included some of the worst hangovers I ever had. But still, I'm craving that, like, Jjamppong. So we're going to get Jjamppong ingredients, and he's gonna make me Jjamppong. My private chef. We don't have any culture like that. Like, working at an international school, you don't get that immersion really into the community, into the other teachers. Sometimes the teachers have socials, but of course, I've been boarding, so I'm working, so we don't go to those. So there's absolutely no camaraderie with employees. So that's why I enjoy going to his Huisiks, because it's my chance to like get out, speak Korean, eat Korean food with other people, not just us. So I really enjoy that part. But they thought it was weird. It was also a good opportunity for me to practice my Korean. Funny part of dinner, so one of their coworkers is 30, and he just got a girlfriend as of like 2 months ago. But Jjamppong, the oldest coworker there, loves telling everyone, you need to get married. When are you getting married? So of course to us, like, he's excited. When are you having the wedding? What are you doing? Are you gonna have a baby after? Like, all of that conversation. But thankfully, it kind of what is the word I want? My brain's not working today. The focus shifted to this other guy. He said, oh, how about you? Are you gonna get married? When are you gonna do it? And they're all, oh, hurry, you're getting old. But she's 30. That's not that old. So then I tell him, no. Take your time. Think about it and then decide. And I said, in fact, I'm still thinking. And of course the table looked up, hey, what? You're still thinking about it? You're not gonna marry him? Which I meant it as a joke. Was a joke. But also like kind of serious in that you should always be thinking about your marriage, your partner, how you're gonna act with them. Like, if you get married, what does that mean for where you live? Especially more international couples, you need to talk about where you're gonna live. my country, your country, back and forth, how our visa's working, which if you know anything about the US visa process, it's a nightmare. So all the logistics of marriage, it's something you can't just ignore. You have to keep thinking about it. So I don't mean like I'm thinking, will I do it? Just how will I do it? How will we act when we're together? What changes? That's something you have to always consider. Then after eating, we went bowling, which of course at dinner they asked me, oh Stephanie, how good are you? Is it over 100? Which I used to bowl, I mean not a lot, but when I bowled it was usually like 100, maybe over. So I said yes. Then of course when we go, my first game is terrible. Got a 78, which, well okay, someone there got a 20, so not as bad. And there was a few 40s. But I wanted to do better. Like I thought I'd break 100. But then it was like 12:30. And I thought, okay, we're going home now. I was so tired. And his boss, like the team leader said, okay, now that was practice, round 1. I said, I thought we're going home. So I was so tired, no energy, but somehow my skill in bowling came out. And I got 2 strikes in a row, then a spare, I think a pause and another strike, 4 strikes total, and ended with 170, which is the top score out of all 12 people. So everyone's shocked. Yeah, are you professional? His boss like bowed to me at one point. It was really funny. And I was shocked too. I've never done that good at bowling. So of course now I want to go again. Anyway, we're almost here to get our ingredients for Jjamppong. I'm so hungry and my head is pounding.
많이 샀어.
See you at home. 다 먹었습니다.
맛있게 먹어요.
많다. 나 국물 더 필요.
국물 더 줘?
Oh, remember last night's oyster? Yummy.
해장 돼? 북산 살 때 보통 뭘로 해장했어?
해장국.
해장국? 한국에 배달 그런 거 좋지.
That's when I realized Korean 배달 is the best because when you're hungover, you don't want to do anything. So when it comes like in real 돌섭, oh.
근데 요즘 많이 바뀌었어. 그 배달 하는데 다 플라스틱이야.
맞아.
It's so bad. 옛날에 그 짜장면집 이런 짬뽕 다 그릇. 좀 스테인리스 볼. 근데
Probably.
요즘 다 플라스틱.
Either people are stealing it or well, workers. They don't have enough workers for cleaning and pick up.
맞아. 옛날에는 밥 먹고 문 앞에 놔두면 다 가지고 갔어. 한국 회식 문화에서
뭐?
좀 특이한 거 있어?
I know. The weirdest thing about all my Huisik, no one's ever hungover. Or like even if they are, that's not. They don't show it. So like our third Huisik, we were teacher's trip. It's overnight, and it was supposed to end like midnight. Even though we all like we're drinking a lot, and then suddenly like 11:30, oh finished, go to your room. And I'm like, what? Like suddenly, but I'm drunk, so I'm just supposed to go to sleep. And then one of my co-teachers came to me and she said, some of us are going into the city, you want to come? I said, yeah, of course. So we went to some 술집 and then 노래방, and we must get back like 3-4 a.m. And they wake me up at 8 o'clock and say, Stephanie, breakfast, 가자. I said, no. So I sleep again, and then they come back and they say, we're leaving 10 minutes, let's go. And like my things are everywhere. I have to pack my bag, and I really feel like I'm gonna die. So I pack everything, and getting on the bus, I'm like, I wanna die. And then I sit in the corner on the window, put on my hood, and I'm like in the window like this. And we went, I think Pohang, to the homie boat.
Yeah.
The hand.
Oh.
I always wanted to go there. So they said, get out, we're taking a picture. Oh, okay. So I go out, take one picture, and then, no, I can't do this. So I get back in the bus, and then we drive somewhere else. They say, are you coming? I say, what? And I just stay there in the window. And then they go to lunch. And they say, you should eat something. I say, I can't eat. They say, oh, come on. So I go inside, and it was a fish restaurant. So I'm like, ugh. So I sit down and they say, well, try to eat something. And I put like one little tiny cube of kokuma in my mouth. And immediately I think, I'm gonna vomit. So some teacher noticed me and they, you wanna go to the bathroom? Yeah. So I go and I was okay. And then they say, you wanna go back to the bus? And I, yeah. So he put me on the bus, and he left. And I think the bus driver was not there too. And I was sitting in my spot, but suddenly I feel so nauseous, so I had to get up, run off the bus, and next to the bus tire, I puked. But no one else, everyone else is fine. And especially because we went out, like 8 of us out of like 60 teachers only went out, but no one knows it. They said, oh, it's secret, don't tell anyone we went out. So they all think, why is she so sick? But I really, I want to die. 다 먹었습니다.
잘 먹었습니다.
다음에 봐요.
바이바이.